Yeah, go.
Good afternoon, welcome to St Helens. It's been a long time since we've watched England in an international rugby match. But here we are for this Rugby League historic three-match series between England and Tonga. It's 12 months since England had World Cup heartache in their own country. So the rebuild really starts today. But in Tonga, they are facing a tough physical test.
Always a sense of excitement whenever Tonga take to the field.
Come on, come on.
It's going to be sensational. And it all starts right here, right now.
Let the games begin.
Oh, big shot there. Listen to the noise now. England find a little bit of magic.
Yeah, Tonga rampant here.
Gorbion's on his way. This is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. That is one to remember.
This could strike from anywhere, and they just have.
Making stuff. What a start for England this is.
Let the games begin.
Well, that gives you a flavour of what we have in store over the next couple of weeks. England now having a chance to claw back some kind of redemption after that painful World Cup semi-final defeat to Samoa last year. Head coach Shaun Wane admits his side fell short at their home World Cup and says he wants to see a team that's passionate and proud to wear the shirt. With regular captain George Williams banned for the first two matches, Jack Welsby has been named as England's youngest ever skipper. And this is an historic occasion for Tonga as they become the first Pacific nation to play a standalone series on these shores. They also fell victim to Samoa last autumn, but as the fifth-ranked team in the world, they boast a squad filled with NRL stars. They've never beaten England, but Christian Wolf's men were just a fingertip away from taking out their hosts at the 2017 World Cup. So today does mark the start of a new World Cup cycle for both sides. We're live here at St Helens for the first of three tests between England and Tonga, and kickoff is in just under half an hour's time. And we are here in the autumn sunshine with two former internationals in John Wilkin and Jamie Peacock. And this is historic, and it's something a bit different, and it's long overdue.
Yeah, the international rugby is something as a player that you always relish.
Right then, let's just take you through how this series is going to progress. We're obviously here at St Helens for the first test. Then the two sides meet again in Huddersfield next Saturday. The series reaches its conclusion at Headingley on Saturday, the 4th of November. There's also a women's international that day as well. England will take on Wales, and it's in fact a bumper weekend because England and France meet in a rematch of the wheelchair World Cup final on the Sunday afternoon. All of those games live across the BBC. If you just take a look at the world rankings as far as the men are concerned, England are 4th, Tonga are 5th, so that gives an indication of how close this series could be. Where will it be won and lost for England today? Here's Robbie Hunter-Paul with his game plan.
It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in St Helens, but we all know over the last 24 hours, this field has taken an absolute hammering. He's got the talent. He's now got the experience. Now he's got the stage.
Thank you very much, Robbie, and Shaun Wane has joined us. Let's start with that decision on captaincy then. What do you look for in a captain?
A person who can handle pressure really well, chappers. And
look, when you look at your team then today, we'll put the team up. What are you wanting to see from your team?
There's certain things in how we attack, and there's certain traits, weaknesses in the Tongan team and how they defend, what we need to exploit. If I see us consistently exploiting that.
All right, thank you very much, Shaun. Lovely to have you. Lovely to have you with us. Shaun Wane with us. Let's take you through the Tongan team then this afternoon. There they are in the dressing room at the moment. The bulk of their team comes from the NRL. 15 players in the matchday squad are selected from Australia's premier domestic competition. They include Newcastle forward Tyson Frizzell, who becomes the first player to represent 3 nations, having already played for Australia and Wales. Super League represented in there. You've got Saints fullback Will Hapoate playing on his home ground, and the Huddersfield playmaker Tui Lolohea. So that is the Tongan team for you. They are, of course, coached by Christian Wolf, a man who has enjoyed a trophy-laden 3-year spell here at St Helens.
Christian, welcome home.
Thank you. It's great to be here, and it's a great day for footy.
Is it a bit odd coming back to such familiar surroundings but as the opposition?
Oh, a little bit. I've never been in the sheds before, but look, it's just great coming back and getting off the bus, seeing familiar faces, seeing the reception there, and it looks like it's going to be a good crowd. And as I said, it's a great day for footy. 2:30 game out in the sunshine, you don't get much better.
2 teams with a bit to prove following last year's World Cup. What did you learn from the World Cup experience about your squad and the coaching staff and the rest of you?
Preparation's everything. We're a bit disappointed with our performances, and that come off the back of our preparation. And there's a lot of things that sort of went into that take 5% off here and there, and that's something we've got right this time. I'm really proud of our blokes in terms of how important they've made it, how they've come over, how fit they've come over, and how they're prepared so far. So we've put ourselves in a really good position to play well, and now that's what we've got to go and do.
Well, no George Williams today, as we've been saying, the England captain missing the first 2 games through suspension. He's live with Tanya Arnold.
George, how frustrating, how nervous are you now that you can't get out there and do your job?
Yeah, really frustrating, but it is what it is. I'm going to get behind the boys today. Hopefully we can do a good job.
Let's rejoin Tanya. Who have you got with you, Tanya?
I've got Matty Ashton with me. Matty, what's it like for the players when you get a delay like this?
Obviously, it's not an ideal situation, but...
Well, they're coming out now. Kick-off delayed. We managed to get through that without... that's what they're playing for, by the way. We managed to get through that without any story that took us off air. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, John. Let's join our commentary team. But Robbie Hunter-Paul, Jonathan Davis, and first of all, Matt Newsom.
And so, with that complete, let's have a look at the teams. The big calls for this one. Jack Wellsby, of course, captain, starts at fullback. Mikey Lewis comes into the halves as stand-off. Darryl Clark gets the nod at hooker, and Matty Lees and Tom Burgess will take the fight to the Tongans' early doors. And some fight it will need to be as well. One of the biggest packs in World Rugby League. And in Fanua Blake, possibly the best prop in the world. Moeaki Fotuaika alongside him. And there's plenty of punch in the back row too, with Tyson Frizzell making his Tonga debut. So Liam Moore is our referee for this one. Game 1 of a 3-match test series. England against Tonga. And it will be the Tongans who get us underway. Shake of the hand for Isaiah Katoa, Christian Wolf and former England and Great Britain international Paul Wellens worked together across those 3 years at St Helens. Wellens now the main man here, and then over in the box, Sean Wayne and Lee Breers. What a brains trust on both sides of the coin we have. But it's all about the players here now. The game plans have been laid out.
Stand on, mate.
The test is about to begin.
Good to go. Stay
A
behind,
little
boys.
later than advertised, but we are underway.
Shots long.
As Isaiah Katoa launches it downfield. England will get first dibs of the ball. Time to introduce my colleagues for this one. Jonathan Davis, former Great Britain international, and former New Zealand international, Robbie Hunter-Paul. We've been waiting for this, haven't we? This has been on the radar for some time, and finally we're here.
Yeah, it's a great contest, and the uncertainty adds to that. I think we haven't seen neither of these sides perform so far, for such a long time.
It's been so bad out there that Robbie's had to wear his golf shoes.
He's got
his golf shoes on to run around and do the interviews. Thank you very much to you both. England are up and running then in this 3-match series. They've won the first test here at St Helens. We'll see you at Huddersfield next week. Bye-bye.